Okay, so this is a 2000 Lincoln LS, and it's kind of hard to find information about this PCV valve location, but here it is, right here in this box thing. You see what all you have to remove to get to it. Your lower intake, everything has to come up, and I've just kind of got it pulled up here. I didn't take the fuel line loose or anything, but that's where it's at. This hose here is actually collapsed. Tell me there's some issue with this thing, but I'm going to go ahead and work on getting it out. If you're doing any work on your car like this, you definitely want to replace that, or at very least check it out. Alright, so I am attempting to push this piece of hose off here as to not damage it. And I also got to pry it loose from that side. Okay, there is a look at that. Now this piece of hose is not doing any good. You can see it's completely collapsed. Okay, so if you look down in here, there are two 8mm that are holding this box right here. So you want to take those out because this PCV is impossible to get to. So now I got them loosened up. So there's those. Apparently this thing just doesn't come out of here, but I was able to pull it up here far enough where I could get some channel locks a hold of this and twist it, because this is really stuck in there. Now it is shaking, but I'm wondering why that hose collapsed. It's not shaking really good. It's kind of hanging up a little bit, it appears. So we'll get a new one and we'll do the shake thing, test again, and we'll see what the difference is. Alright, so we got another PCV, if you can read it's PCV 1001 DL. And I'm surprised it's actually pretty well identical. And it's actually worse than I thought. Let me just shake this one. I didn't think it was rattling enough. Now listen to this one. So that's absolutely why that hose cavitated there. So I'm surprised nobody's checked this thing in the 24 years this car's been around, but this is something that can cause leaks, and in worst case it can actually mess the engine up. So if you're fixing leaks and stuff and you don't replace this, then it's not going to do a whole lot of good. And here's the piece of hose. So this here, I'm just gonna I've got all this scrap hose around. I'm just gonna cut off a piece just like that. This is a 5/8 diameter, by the way, but close enough. I put some of my silicone paste on here, so hopefully this is going to thread in here much easier. I got to get it lined up and it's going to lock. So I found a little crescent, the best thing to use as far as tightening it up. It's just not real easy to get to it. That's the problem. So I'm going to put the little screws back down in here and bolt this back down, and then I'm going to go ahead and hook the hose up. Okay, so there we have it. PCV valve is replaced, and That hose there is none too easy to get on as well, because the pipe and this are so close together, so you have to kind of just work it into place there. So that's going to do it for replacing and locating this PCV valve on this 2000 Lincoln LS. I think it was mainly the earlier years they put the PCV valve down in the V block area there. I also had a 2002 Mazda Tribute, and it was in the same location, so I'm not exactly for sure if it's 2000 to 2002 or maybe a few years later. But if you're having trouble locating your PCV valve and you can't find it, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be located in that V block area. So I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.